Hey there, and happy January 2022. I am Kathy Higginbotham, also known as Kent Island Kathy of the Shore Home Team with Keller Williams Flagship. And I wanted to hop on and do a real estate recap of what we saw here in Queen Anne's County in 2021. So, everyone always asks, what's going to happen in the future. And we always say that the best indicator of what will happen in the future is looking into the past. So I wanted to break down and take a look at what happened in 2021. So in Queen Anne's County in 2021, just over 1,200 homes were sold. It was 1,204 to be exact. So that roughly averages out to about 100 homes per month. So that's where we're going to talk about. I'm going to talk about current market and current inventory. It's going to be based on what we saw in 2021. I'm not going to use 2019 numbers or 2020. I'll always use 2021 as just as a bar, as a standard for us to look at the current inventory. So that way we can, use the most accurate information. So out of those 1,200 homes, 991 of those were single family detached homes. So that kind of goes to show here in Queen Anne's County, that is a vast majority of our property here are the single family homes. And that is definitely what is the buyers are looking for, going after. 66% had at least one car garage. Here on the Eastern Shore, not a lot of homes have basements. So having garages is normally it's more of a need versus a want when we're talking to buyers. They want to have that extra storage space. So have 66% at least had one car garage. 49%, so just under half of the homes, so roughly about 600 of the homes that sold had 3 bedrooms. That was interesting number to me because I always have a lot of buyers looking for 4 bedrooms. It always seems like 4 bedrooms is in demand, but at the same time, we do have a lot of one level ranchers which is my next stat, can be 3 bedrooms, and those are always in demand. So again, to my next stat, 34% of the homes sold in Queen Anne's County last year were one level homes. Queen Anne's County tends to be in an area where people are looking to relocate to retire. They're looking to downsize. Oh, look at that. My son is commenting on my video. Hey, buddy. So 34% were one level homes. Again, a lot of relocation for downsizing, retirement. So having one level home is at 34%. We can see that is in demand. 25% were on 1 acre lots or more. So I felt like that was a very interesting stat as well, given, it seems that a lot of people, so that means 75% were an acre or less, which seems to be kind of what everyone's looking for. Everyone, it's not the majority that are looking for more than an acre. 17% were waterfront. That's a really good number. Here in Queen Anne's County, we do have a lot of waterfront. So almost 20% of our sales were waterfront, which is that represents close to about 240 homes. 10% were new construction. So if you're watching real estate markets in different areas, you hear a lot of people talking about how new construction is going to catch up. New construction is going to catch up. Our new construction has pretty much stayed steady around 10%, so roughly around 100 homes. And I don't think that's going to change, mostly because we don't have a lot of development happening. I know that kind of, you'll hear different mixed reviews on that, where we've had, Ellendale, Gibson's Grant, Northbrook out in Centerville. We have Four Seasons in Bay Bridge Cove are the 55 and older. But Gibson's Grant, Ellendale are pretty much sold out. You've got Four Seasons in Ellendale. Four Seasons in Bay Bridge Cove, which are still building, but those are both 55 and older. So there's not a lot of new construction for that, kind of the millennials, Gen Xers that are in the market now. Here's another good stat that in Queen Anne's County, 68% of the homes that sold were 500,000 or less. So that's almost 70%. So, a lot of people are thinking, oh, all the homes, all the homes that are selling are, way out of my price range. Or people aren't buying homes like mine. They are. Almost 70% of them are buying 500,000 or less. In Queen Anne's County, 300,000 to 500,000 is our sweet spot. It has been our sweet spot for a number of years, and I don't see that changing. Only 6% were sold for $1 million or more. So, again, when we're watching, social media and looking at real estate, I'm like, wow, these $1 million homes are selling. This is a new number for us. 6% is not a large number, but it is a higher number than we have experienced. So there is demand for the $1 million properties, but it is not it's not one that is disrupting our market. So out of those 1,204 homes that sold in Queen Anne's County, 49% were actually on Kent Island, on 21666, 21619, Stevensville and Chester, 49%. 18% were Queenstown, Graysonville, and then Centerville, and then the out areas like Chestertown, which is still, there's some parts still in Queen Anne's County, Churchill, Southernsville, they represent the last about 10% or so. The average price in Queen Anne's County that sold was $512,152. The average days on market was 35 days, and the average list to sales price was 99%. So this information tells you a lot about our market. Again, the average price, we are seeing a lot more of the $1 million homes go. So that number, bumps up our average for sure. We've seen some homes that are 5 million sell in 2021. So that definitely bumps up our average. 2 years ago, we weren't seeing that. Our average was closer to 400, 425. So, but we have also seen big increases in our home values, 35% on average since 2019. Again, the average days on market is 35, just over a month. That's really good. Average listed sales price, 99%. That goes to tell you and show you what's happening in the market and the mindset of the buyers, which is super important to keep in mind when you are thinking about selling your home. And love to talk to you more about that in a real estate consultation where we're discussing pricing and how important that strategy is. Because if you price too high, you're pushing yourself out of the market and you're setting a standard that if you can't live up to it, it's it eats you in days on market and can also end up costing you money too. So again, 1,204 homes sold in Queen Anne's County. The Shore Home Team, our team with Keller Williams Flagship, we sold 58 homes last year. 56 of that 58 were actually here on the Eastern Shore. 38 were on Kent Island. And our average days on market was 14. So that's less than half the time of the average. Remember, the average was 35, ours is 14, and our average listed sales price is 101%, which is 2% more than the average. Some of you might be thinking 2% is not a big number. What does that signify? Well, again, if we're taking the average sales price of 512, 2% is over $10,000. So it's $10,000 that we're able to help our sellers keep in their pocket. Shore Home Team in 2021, we also donated nearly $5,000. We volunteered over 100 hours, and we helped support 15 local organizations. That is definitely something we take great pride in, is our community impact and our involvement. So that is the 2021 Queen Anne's County Market Wrap Up. If you have any questions, if you'd like to learn more about moving to Ken Island, we'd be happy to answer your questions. Us selling 58 homes last year, that means that we have great experience with knowing what's on the market right now. That's 58 inspections we've gone through, 58 appraisals, 58 contracts we've negotiated, and 58 successful settlements. So we would love to serve you in 2022. Please reach out to us, shorehometeam.com, or feel free to call us at 410-881-7577. I am Kathy Higginbotham, also known as Ken Island Kathy, and I hope you all have a great day.